Today I am joined by Andrew, vocalist of What Lies Below. What Lies Below have been building serious momentum over the past few years and are now gearing up to release their debut full-length album, I Let It Consume Me. With their latest single, Monolith, already turning heads, we've got plenty to talk about, from the new record, songwriting, and the state of metalcore, and what's to come next for the band. Andrew, thank you so much for your time today, mate. How are you?
Dude, I'm great. Thanks for having me. Let's go.
Anytime. Mate, congratulations on the upcoming album. I've spent a bit of time like listening to like the singles and stuff, and like I've had access to the album, so I've been like listening a lot actually. And I'm really like looking forward to like talking a bit about it.
Yeah.
Now you've released like a lot of music over the last few years.
A good bit.
Yeah. Is this vision of the band where you want it to be? Or do you feel like you've still got some growing to go and you're kind of moving towards something still?
We definitely have so much growing to do. I think this was just a step towards that. I think with every record, you kind of go into it wanting something and then leaving it wanting more. And that's no different with this record. I think we left. I don't want to say immediately, but we kind of know where we want to start the next one. And the response to this one has been so great so far that we just want to keep building on it and making it an even better record. You know what I mean?
It's one of those musician things, like you are never ever satisfied. Like
never.
I
like you might get it for a minute or so, but
yeah. Like, I've just come out of the studio myself. We've just got our masters back for the next 3 singles for my band. And like listening to it, I'm like, this is amazing. Like this is the best we've ever done. And then you listen to it the second and third time and you're like, could have done that better. I could have
that's I think the beauty of it though. It's like it's that grind of wanting to continue doing better each release. I think that's what makes it fun and a fun uphill challenge. You know what I mean? So I love that part of it. It's great.
Always pushing, always trying to get better. I was
absolutely
before we jumped in here, I was sitting in my door playing with a drum bus, just trying stuff,
just hanging out, doing it. Yeah. Sometimes
like,
we sit around and play with Serum for hours.
Oh, dude,
messing around. You know what I mean? That's sometimes the best part. You know?
Yeah. I'm the same. Yeah, and then chuck like something like Portal or something over it and just glitch the hell out of it and
absolutely
start throwing like crazy effects over it. And yeah, I'm all about that. I can sit here for hours like with one note on the keyboard, 100%, and just trying different things. Yeah, it's a good time.
100%.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're a different band now compared to the band that released Destinations?
Oh yeah, dude, it's crazy. I mean, we were not literal kids. In my mind, we were kids. Like mentally, we were children when it comes to like the songwriting aspect and the band.
I'll be 50
running.
Soon and I'm still a bit of a child. So.
But yeah, dude, it's crazy. I mean, I look back on then and it seems like it honestly feels like we were a different band back then. We didn't really know what we were doing. We recruited a lot of help. But it's all just a part of the learning process. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would say we're an entirely different band from what we wanted back then to what we want now. I think it's all been a cool, smooth transition, but we're way different for sure.
Is this like your first band for you? Or have you been like grinding out for a while, like playing in bands and
not really. This is my first real band. I was in a couple like local bands way back in the day, like 10 years ago. But I think being in those bands made me realize that I just kind of wanted to take it on myself and I had an idea of how I wanted things done, and those bands were not doing that. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me just start this and see how it goes. So here we are, you know?
Yeah, I love that. I mean, this is my studio as well. And so like my band that I do vocals in, I write vocals and but it's very much a shared process. We work through it together. With like my solo stuff, yes, I love that. I love that it's coming in. Yeah, my solo stuff is like I get to grind out and like enjoy what I'm doing and like really like experiment and have fun. Push myself.
And that's the beauty of music too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the best thing.
Being able to do that.
Yeah. I mean, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that,
I mean, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and just being able to run with an idea that, being in the studio and isn't maybe the most commercial best idea, but it's something you guys all believe in and feel. That's the best part to me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's
Oh,
the absolute best. When
big
you
time.
all are in the same room and come together and feel that feeling of just like this part rips,
Yeah.
there's nothing that beats that. Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we just jammed our we got a new song coming out in like a week and a half. And first drop from the new recordings and playing it in the room for the first time all together after we've had like the master come back and I've really like listened to it and got it down.
Mm.
Oh, that feeling is just amazing.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
incredible.
And then the
It's
flip of that,
incredible.
like when you're writing, or even just like some of my favorite moments, like band practice, and you'll like the guys will just start playing like a breakdown or just start jamming on like a riff, and it's the most fun ever. You start ripping
Yeah,
over it.
absolutely.
Yeah. And then sometimes a song happens. Sometimes you look at it and go, that is not us at all, but like we should start a side project that just does beat down hardcore and
100%.
yeah.
Shit's badass, dude.
Yeah. It's a good time. It's a good time. Mate, like I'd love to talk about lyrics with you. I mean,
Sure.
you write like a lot about darkness.
Yes, sir.
Do you ever catch yourself kind of becoming like a little bit exhausted being in that sort of headspace?
Yeah, it's tough. Like when you go into a song, I think what made me really want to start doing this kind of music is that, bands like Currents, like Moths to Flames, I came up
Yeah.
on with those guys. So I just really got attached to the way they wrote and I wanted to kind of do similar things myself. And yeah, just started writing about things I've been through, things that have happened. Um, but it's cool. I mean, I think during writing the songs can be very hard because sometimes you're going back on things you don't really want to
Yeah.
go back on. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I think it's a really cathartic thing. Even when you're at a show and someone's yelling the lyrics back to you and
Oh,
it
that
means
is,
something to them, and that means so much to me. Something I've been through can affect someone. I think
yeah.
that's awesome. Super
Um,
cool.
and one of the greatest feelings in the world as a vocalist is hearing people sing your words back to you. Um, yeah.
Dude, I,
They,
I remember the first time it happened, I was in awe.
oh,
I
yeah.
think posted about it. I was like, damn, this is crazy. This
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah. I had like the luckiest, like, and it's dumb, but like, this is 20 years ago. But for some reason, the guys in the band like got to this vocal part where I'd normally like do like this pretty big vocal, and they all just dropped out. They were like, "We're just going to let him."
Hmm.
They didn't say anything, but I threw the mic out at the same time, not realizing they
Yeah.
were going to do it, and like
And
just
that can be risky.
oh, oh yeah,
Yeah.
it can be, yeah. But like
Risky.
yeah,
But when it works, dude, it's
oh that
incredible.
feeling, yeah, nothing like it. Absolutely amazing.
Nothing at
Yeah,
all. Nothing beats
um,
it.
yeah. Do you have to be in like a certain like headspace to write, or do you just kind of are you always writing?
No, I'm definitely not always writing. I
Yeah.
think I need an instrumental to write to, and that'll kind of
Yeah.
lead me to what the song feels like, obviously. And from there, I'll kind of decide like, what does the song make me feel like? Where do I connect to it? How do I want to write about it? So I'll usually take it from there, and then sometimes are more or time crunch than others. So we'll have, if we're in the studio like we were in January, we'll have someone helping with the lyrics and whatnot. But it's really just like digging in and figuring out what I want to say and then how we say that. But if I really have time, I love just sitting at my computer. It's like a self-therapy session, honestly. Like you're sitting here, you're trying to speak your thoughts in a way that are like lyrically good and something that can mean something to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that can take ages, honestly.
Yeah.
Ages.
Yeah. It's either like instant and you don't try, it just comes out of the ether, or it's like you work really hard at it. For me anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's either one of those like accidental I hit record and just when I'll try a vocal here and something came out that you're like, where the fuck did that come from?
Honestly, though, that's a lot of the time, the first take you do, like even if it's a rhythm scratch take, is the best one.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
best one.
Yeah. Same with when
Doesn't
I
make much sense, but
yeah, when I'm writing, I'll often like maybe have words and stuff there, but not sure how it's gonna go or how the syncopation's gonna be, and I'll
yeah.
just hit record and try stuff. And
Hmm.
most of the time, what comes out is what I'll use. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah,
For some reason, it's just that
that
first
first
take
instinct.
works. Yeah. And I think everyone should trust that way more than they
Yeah,
do. You know what I mean? Because it works way more than it doesn't. So
And you know straight away if it's bad as well. You're like, that's
you do
we're not good for
instantly.
you.
Coming out of your mouth, you can feel it. You're like, nah, no, 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 like delete that. Get
Yeah,
that out of here.
yeah.
You know.
Is there any lyric on like the new record that kind of makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable because it's so personal?
Yes, because most of them, I'm not a very like outspoken person when it comes to my feelings.
Yeah.
So I think the lyrics kind of do that for me. So a lot of it is uncomfortable. If I'm like, if someone asks, like my dad has asked me about lyrics, and I'm like, Dad, please don't. Like, it's all good. Trust me. Just
Yeah.
let's not talk about this. You know what I mean? Um,
I've had this question like, hey dude, are you okay?
oh, I can't stand it. Can't stand it. As for one standalone lyric, I don't know if I can pick one off the top of my head because a lot of it is very metaphorical. So it
Mm,
might mean something different to each person,
yeah.
which I think is cool. Um, so yeah, that might be a cop out answer, but I
No,
don't
not at
really
all.
have anything on the top of my head.
No, yeah. I know for me, I've got a song that's my father's got dementia, and I wrote a song a few years ago just after we found out about it, and watching him starting to
Mhm.
go down with it. And playing that song now a few years later, it's very, very different. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
So it's
sure.
very,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's funny because I've only ever had one person be like, that's what this song is about. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
But those are the best, you know? When
yeah.
someone actually gets it and they can relate to it, I mean,
Oh, I've got, yeah.
it's unbeatable.
Yeah, I've
You know
got
what I
like
mean?
one of my best mates who's also a vocalist as well. We bounce ideas off of each other all the time, and hey, that's him. I'll send him a song, and he's like, "Dude, you wrote about this." I'm like,
Hmm.
how did you know? Like, how do you know that?"
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
For sure.
I mean, he probably knows me very well as well, but um, yeah. Look, Monolith talks a lot about like accountability rather than blaming the world around you. Has making like writing stuff like that, does that change the way you look about life and things around you?
It can. I think it can put a lot of things into perspective,
Yeah.
as weird as it may sound, with something as like metaphorical as Monolith.
The reason I
But it
say it is
definitely does. I think,
a lot of time
go
when we
ahead.
write, I find a lot of time when we write stuff like that, it becomes a lot of time it becomes it almost like just words on a page after a while. You're performing the
Hmm.
songs so often and practicing them and hearing them all the time that sometimes that emotion disappears from it and it becomes just a song.
It can, for
On the
sure.
flip side of that, you've got the complete opposite of that. Like I was just talking about with one of my songs that like really hits me every time we play it now.
Mm,
And it's the complete opposite to when, when I wrote it. It didn't have a whole lot of like, had some weight there, but it was like an observation more so at the time. Um,
yeah.
yeah. So do you feel like, do you feel like you're, like constantly like growing then as a songwriter and you're like always trying to push and like build that muscle? Or is it something that you just it just kind of happens for you?
As in like Screaming itself.
No, more like the actual process of like writing and that sort of side of it.
Yeah. That's definitely come to me over time. Like when I went into this band really confident, like we'll be able to write great songs, you know, it can't be that hard. And then it is hard and
Yeah.
you learn, you put out a couple duds and you learn from it. You know what I mean? And I think especially as a band that writes such personal things, I think it's easier over time to say things that you were maybe worried to say in the beginning. I think that's something I've really gotten comfortable with is speaking on things that I maybe wouldn't have before. You know what I mean? So that's definitely come to me over time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
As far as like sound, I love like the way you guys sound.
thank you. Appreciate that.
Metalcore's got like it's in like a real evolution phase, I kind of feel. Um,
Hmm.
like I'm in a metalcore band as well. We're like a real throwback to like early 2000s Australian
Okay,
metalcore.
word.
Like that early
Like
I Killed the
Parkway?
Prom. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Parkway,
Yeah,
Prom
let's go.
Queen. I came up
I'll have to
playing with
check it
those
out, dude.
bands. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. I came up playing with those bands. Like I played with Parkway a bunch of times. Played with I Killed the Prom Queen more times than I can
Hmm.
count. Being from the same hometown. And Oh yeah, so we're definitely like that throwbacky sort of sound, but you've also got like there's all these like you got full influences. You've got shoegaze influences now. You've got like EDM, new metal coming in with metalcore. Where do you feel like things are headed? Like just in general with like this kind of the whole scene.
It's hard to tell, man. Like
It
things are
is,
changing
yeah,
all the time. Like the shoegaze thing, I think came around probably like what, 2019, 2020,
yeah,
if I would guess, with like Loathe and shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. And I feel it's like it's pushing back again now at the moment. There's some really like
It is,
shoegazy, thally type stuff that's starting to really hit.
which I
Deftones
love.
kind of
You
pushed
know
on
what I
that as
mean?
well.
100%. I don't know. I think that like the old school metalcore revival has been happening for a while.
Yeah,
So I wonder if that's going to start going away and we're going to get like, I don't know if we're due for a progcore revival, like
yeah,
the early volumes, whoever, you know what I mean? I don't know if we're due for that yet because I wouldn't say that has really gone away,
yeah.
but it's hard to tell, dude. Like
It is,
when you
yeah,
got bands like Bring Me doing a pop album and then dropping a
yeah.
random deathcore track, that's
What, that's
sick.
brutal as hell. Yeah,
It's crazy, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
And then there's like
for
there's a bit of a
us,
pushback against like really slick production at the moment as well. People are like,
there
you know,
is.
we wanted a little more raw. We want, you know, um,
Yeah,
it's weird.
yeah,
It's a weird time at the moment for music.
it is. But I think this genre is as big as it's ever been, and it's
Yeah,
just growing consistently too, which is incredible. So I don't know. I'm open to it.
yeah.
I have no idea where things are going. We're just gonna keep writing what we think's cool.
Well,
You know what I mean?
that's the whole
And see
thing.
what
Like, yeah,
happens.
just
Yeah.
write music that you want to listen to and you enjoy. And
Yeah. And I think every record's also like a guess. You know what I mean? You kind of go into it
oh
like,
yeah,
what could we try that would be new? And if it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not gonna, but I could name a couple songs we've done that it hasn't worked for. But, I think that's a risk worth taking every record. You got to try to push it. It doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Bands do that shit all the time, and I think it's smart to do. And if you write the same song 11 times straight on a record, it's not really a good record. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. What? Yeah, yeah. What? Is there anything like exciting you in like metalcore and like or in the heavy sort of world at the moment?
Honestly, dude, I'm one of the worst music listeners.
I'm
My
the same.
friends kill me on it every time. Like, I listen to the same three bands
Hey,
most days. You know
hey,
what I mean?
hey.
Um,
I'm gonna throw some guesses out
like
there. I'd put a Northlane out there for you.
that's one of them. That's one of them.
Oh,
The other two are easy then. They're easy. They're in that same exact world.
I mean, there's so many though. That's where it branches out. Like, I could put an error in there. I could put a
Arrow is the second one. There we
Oh, look
go.
at
That's two.
yeah.
That's two.
See,
Let's go. Let's go.
Third one's hard because there's
There, it's a little different
like
to
you
those
could go
two.
I could go anywhere from like Sayerson through to
Mm.
like oh like extremes. I don't know.
It's still metalcore. I'll tell you that.
See, I'm like I'm really bad
We've
with big.
written with their guitarist before on many
Oh
songs. If you know the credits, you know this
no,
answer.
yeah, I do. And my memory, my oh
You want me to say?
yes, yeah, I do. It's too early. I'm going blank.
Currents.
Of course it
Love
is. Of
Currents.
course it is.
I think
Yeah,
Currents, Chris Wiseman is one of the
yeah.
best writers I've ever witnessed in my life.
Oh,
He's
amazing.
incredible.
Yeah,
Incredible.
yeah, yeah.
So
That is
it's usually those three bands on
that's
repeat
like
for
a
me.
room I'd like to sit in just and watch.
What,
Just
those three bands?
all yeah, yeah,
Yeah, dude,
yeah.
it'd be incredible.
Just let me sit in the corner
Incredible.
of the studio and take some notes and see how you
Yeah,
guys like make stuff and yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Same with I love when you get bands that have got producers in the band. Um,
Dude, it's crazy what they do, man. I mean, if you think about it, like 90% of bands use producers. Currents, it's Chris Wiseman,
yeah,
and they have Ryan Latrue. He's like their producer guy, but it's like mostly Wiseman, and it's
yeah,
incredible what he does. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's crazy. And these days with
Yeah,
technology, like it's just amazing what you can do at home. Yeah, it blows me away. Drums are about the only
it's
thing
nuts.
like you can't do these days. Like
Yeah,
most people can't do drums at home.
it's just MIDI. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, and even that like is
Yeah,
getting so good that you can't
90% of
tell.
times anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Even like yeah, even studio. everyone's drum replacing, everyone's like getting that perfect kick drum sound, and
Yep.
yeah, mate. You guys have got like some pretty big touring coming up. Talk to me about that.
Sure. So we head out in 2 days. We start our I Let It Consume Me 4 show run. It's not officially called that, but that's internally what we're calling it. We got 4 shows, uh, East Coast, Midwest, US. Then we head down south, supporting a band called Jaluka for I think like 7 or 8 shows. And in Cali, then we go home. We got some shows with Haste the Day in
Nice.
August, which is going to be really fun.
Yeah.
In the fall, we're supporting a band called Acres in Europe and the UK.
Yeah.
And then there might be something else that will come out soon. So
Mm,
we'll see
nice.
for the States. So,
Nice. I love that.
yeah,
I love that.
it's
I
gonna be
mean,
busy here, man.
we'd love to see you guys out here in Australia as well sometime.
Dude, one of the big 5 things I had when starting this band was going to Australia.
It's the
So
best.
as soon as we get that offer, it is an instant yes for me.
Yeah, well, look,
Just so you know.
I've already passed you guys' name on to some people I know, so
Oh yeah, let's
yeah,
go.
it's all
What
about
city
just
are you from?
I'm Adelaide, South Australia.
Adelaide? Cool,
Yeah, so
cool.
I'm like a couple of hours out of the city. So I live
Okay,
like right
word.
down on the coast in like a little country coastal tourist type town.
That's it.
Oh, it's the
But if you
best.
want to come to Adelaide, I'll get you on the list one day. I don't know
I
when
do.
it'll be, but
I'll be in the front row singing along. Yeah. Well,
let's
hopefully,
go.
we,
Let's
maybe
go.
we'll play together. That'd be even better.
Dude,
Um,
that'd be incredible.
yeah, yeah, it's a good time, mate. Is there one city that like you've always wanted to play that you haven't got to play?
Dude, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I mean, shit, we're an hour and a half away and we're playing Europe before we play Philly, bro. That makes no sense.
No.
No sense. I actually get mad about this because we live an hour away. You know what I mean? We've never played Philadelphia. I love
Oh,
Philly, big Philly sports fan. It just hasn't happened. I don't know.
make it happen, people. Make it
But
happen.
dude, let's go. Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
man. But yeah, that's one city where like I most of the shows I've ever gone to have been in Philly. Um, so to play even one of those same venues would be incredible for me. Kind of like
Yeah.
a full circle moment.
I
You know
know
what
what
I
you
mean?
mean. Yeah, playing
Yeah.
I've been lucky enough to like those venues that I grew up going to. Being in like a smaller sort of city, being in Adelaide. I've been able to
Hmm.
play all those venues, and it's the best. I've got
Dude, I can't
one more to
wait.
tick off, which is like the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll
Hell
get
yeah,
there.
dude.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. Um, album's out in a few days.
Yes, sir. On
How you
Friday
feeling?
this week.
Yeah, how you feeling about it?
Feel good. I'm excited. Today was my
Yeah,
last day of work before we head off. And I'm just excited, man. We got a lot of cool things coming up. I
yeah,
mean, we've been waiting for this for a very long time. We had about 6 months off since we were in the studio in January. So it's been a good time to sit back, reflect, and get eager to work again. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So we're all very looking forward to it. Excited for the road and what's ahead. So we got a busy rest of the year, and it's going to be a good time.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love that.
Hey,
There'll
man.
be links like down below for everything you guys are doing. If you guys are looking for
Cool.
that tour information, all that sort of stuff, it's all going to be down in there. Mate, I always finish up with just some quick fire questions.
Sure. Hit them.
Just kind of off the top of your head, bit of fun.
Let's go.
What was the last album you listened to or song you listened to on repeat?
On repeat, probably Fall Like Rain, Invent Animate.
Yeah,
Something
nice.
about that main riff just gets stuck in my head.
Yeah,
So it's sick.
yeah. You a coffee or a energy drink type person?
Coffee,
Yeah,
energy
same.
drinks, not
Yeah,
my deal, brother. Not my deal at
shit.
all. I like
Yeah.
Red Bulls, but coffee is my jam for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, I've got ADHD, so the like energy
Big
drinks,
time, me too.
well, they don't do anything for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sometimes like if I need a little sugar boost, it's like, yeah, I'll rock a Red Bull and yeah,
Dude, they make me fall asleep. Who wants that?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly, yeah, yeah,
Like, I'll be tired as shit and I'll go to try to have a Red Bull and I'm like, I'm falling asleep. What is
yeah,
that?
yeah,
Doesn't make no sense.
yeah. I feel like this is the dumbest question because I'm a musician, But and to me, I already know
Okay.
the answer. But studio or stage?
Both have their perks.
Ooh,
I
okay.
think both definitely have their perks.
For me, it's just
I
stage.
get a
I
lot
hate
of
studio.
really.
I love recording
I get
myself.
a
I hate it when I'm in
mhm.
the booth and with a producer doing vocals because I'm getting destroyed.
I kind of enjoy that. I like the grind of it. I like the idea of new things coming to fruition and pushing yourself to be better. I
Yeah.
love that.
I
But at
see.
the
I
same
love. Yeah.
time, stage is the most unbeatable high you can
Oh yeah.
imagine. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? If I had to pick one for the rest of my life, I'd probably go stage,
Yeah.
but I do enjoy both for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Breakdown or guitar solo.
Ah, shit.
It's
Solo.
it's, it's a
I'm a
yeah.
big
Yeah.
solo guy,
I
dude.
love that. I
I
love that.
love, that's why I love ERRA so much. Like on their self-titled, just every song, it just has a
Yeah.
solo and they're all so incredible.
I love it.
I'm always a big advocate for solos. I don't think there's ever going to be a What Lies Below record without a solo because I will make sure that that happens.
And my favorite type of
I
solos are
love
the
that
ones that
shit.
you can sing along to.
They're
You can
great.
sing along. Yeah.
They're great.
Same with like
I
a
even
guitar riff.
love all solos, bro. Like shreddy solos, melodic solos, sing-alongs. They're so good. So
Yeah.
good. But nothing beats a good breakdown either.
Mate, do you have
Nothing.
a venue that you love playing and look forward to playing solely based on the restaurant you know you're going to eat at close to it?
There's just one joke in my friend group about Davenport, Iowa. We played there one time and we were at this random bar restaurant that had like incredible mac and cheese. So I would probably say that. I don't remember the venue name, but there was a sick bar nearby that had great mac and cheese. And it came with bread. No one gives you bread with mac and cheese.
No,
That's
that's
just not
awesome
a
though.
thing.
I love that.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it blew my mind. So
Mac
I
and
hope
cheese,
we go back,
best. Yeah. I had,
you
and the
know?
reason I ask this now every time is I have recently a venue in Melbourne, and there was a pizza place that was the only place that was open called Thin
Mm,
Slizzy's, which I loved. It was like a rock and roll pizza
it's
place.
great. Yeah,
And I got the Tony Pepperoni Iommi. Um, best pizza I've ever had, and I've been dreaming about going back. So
absolutely.
yeah,
I love those spots. When you just
yeah.
think about them, think about them.
Man, I had like cats or dogs listed on here. I think I know the answer to this one as well. It's a yeah,
Hold, please.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
cat. It's
Kidding.
always going to be cat. Always will be cat. Never not going to be cat.
Last question: if you could
Love
pick
cats.
a dream festival lineup for you to play on, who are the top three bands that you're playing with?
Man, that's tough. To be realistic and make it an actual like festival appearance, I can't go Northlane Era Currents. That's a cop out answer.
Hmm.
It's got to be a mix of heavy and soft. I think that makes a great lineup.
I love that. I'm big on that sort of thing
It
as
would
well.
have to be Bring Me would be sick.
Oh yes.
The number two band has got to be a heavy band. I'll throw Currents in that spot.
Yeah.
I feel like we're the four. If it's a four band festival, we'll be the four. So I'll put
Yeah.
us at four. At three, I'll say Bill Murray. Love me some Bill Murray.
I love that. I
So
love that.
yeah,
Have you have you had the
that'll be a
opportunity
fun
to like
lineup.
have you had the opportunity to play with like favorite bands or bands that you were like, holy shit, I didn't think this was gonna happen?
Yeah, we did a tour with Asking Alexandria last April,
Yeah.
and that was one of those bands that I came up on. That's one of the bands that made me want to start a band. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Those
And
moments are
I even remember,
surreal.
I remember getting that offer, and I threw my phone on the ground. Like I was playing games, and I threw my phone back on my bed because I thought it was a scam email. You know what I mean? I'm like, why would they want us on tour with them? You know what I mean? But it
That's
was
awesome.
real, and
Yeah.
it was incredible. Hang out with those guys and tour with them. That was our first real tour, so I'll be forever grateful for that. It was an incredible
I love that. Yeah.
experience.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's one of those greatest moments, especially when I've had it happen myself with Bleeding Through. When you get to not just play with them, but they're the best people as well, and you get to hang out and
dude,
like, yeah, you end up being friends.
you never know. You know what I mean? Like you can
Oh,
watch
dude,
interviews, you can.
I'm playing with my favorite band tomorrow.
Let's
and I'm
go.
freaking out about it.
Who is it?
Goria from Portugal,
Hell yeah.
who I just fucking love. And yeah, so I'm like genuinely like freaking out. And a big part of it's like they all wear
Hmm.
masks. I don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
So like I've got this whole thing where I'm like, I'm gonna be backstage like meeting them, which is like weird in itself.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, like I'm genuinely like freaking out because you never know.
You never know.
I
People could
could
be
get there and they're
dicks.
going to be like,
People
"Hey,
could be super nice.
we are working with this as business," or they're going to
Hmm.
get there and hang out and like be the coolest people ever, or you're going to get a mix of
Absolutely.
both, or yeah, you never know.
You just never know. You know what I mean?
That's all
But
part
it's
of the
gonna be
fun.
a sick experience regardless.
Oh, it's
It's
100%.
gonna be
Yeah, yeah,
very
it's the
cool.
best, the
Yeah.
best. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be
I
very
just
cool.
getting to play. I just yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
the best.
Absolutely.
Mate, thank you so much for your time today. I really, really appreciate it. Um,
Dude,
album
thank you
is
for
out
having me,
in a
brother.
anytime, anytime. Album's out in a few days. You guys have got like massive, massive touring and stuff coming up. Like I said, all of that stuff will be down below in the description, so make sure you go check all that out. Um, as I said, we'd love to see you guys out here in Australia at some stage as well. So I've yeah, I'll keep pushing your name out to people and
Dude,
make
appreciate it,
this
brother.
happen.
When it's
Uh,
posted, DM me. I'll get you to a show.
yeah, yeah, I will be there.
Let's
I'll be
go.
there. Yeah, yeah. Before we finish up, is there anything you wanted to say before we do finish up?
Now we covered everything. I mean,
Fuck yeah, I like
album
it.
coming out this Friday. Big touring this year of the United States and Europe. So come on out if you're in one of those countries and hope you enjoy the record.
Fuck yeah. Andrew, thank you
Let's
so
go.
much. We'll do this
Dude,
again
thank you,
sometime.
brother. Let's
Anytime,
do it.
anytime.
Let's do it.